Hello and welcome. I'm Janet Cartwright. I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and we are here for day 2 of working with, let's get it out of the light. There we go, Adventurous Sky. I'm so glad you've come to join me today. This is an awesome, awesome set. I absolutely love it. When I was out west on my trip in May, it was so cool. When we were in British Columbia, we saw the snowbirds with one of their practice sessions. Oh, and so when I work with this, I'm just reminded of seeing the snowbirds. So, so awesome. So let me turn you down and we will get started with our creating. I'm not used to this camera being so high. It's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. New stands make a big difference, right? Okay, so you can see I have everything organized here. I will have to disappear to cut these out. No, now that my camera's so high, I can do it right here. Oh, goodness. Learning curve. Okay. So we have, again, copper clay, because I'll be using some of the designer series paper from the suite of Adventurous Sky. I think the suite's called Take to the Sky. And I have used this designer series paper. It's going to go on the top and the bottom. So we can glue these on right away. Look at these. Oh, just love this set. And I have a friend who's a pilot, so whenever I go on a trip, he's like, oh, I can see where your plane is. Oh, I can see where your plane. And he follows my trip, which is so fun. And when his kids go on trips, they follow. So when I talk to his wife, my best friend, I say, so has he tracked where I am now? Like, I'll text her. She goes, oh yeah, you're here. It is so fun. And he is a pilot of, I don't know what you call them, small airplanes. So I had no idea that you could actually track the flights, like see where they are flying. I know you can do it's going from here to here, but I didn't know you could actually see. I know when you're on the airplane, sometimes they have that monitor sitting in front of you and you can see the progress of the plane as it flies. And that's fun to see too, especially when it's a long flight to BC. I think it was 5 hours. And so it's nice to see, you flip back to where they show you the plane is flying. Okay, good, we're halfway there. And, by the end, it's like, we're only 3/4 there. 5 hours was a lot of plane time. So it's cool that you can actually see that. So this is going to become clouds. This is smoky slate, and we're going to do tone on tone with smoky slate. And this, as you can see, is a whole bunch of clouds. And I could use, like I did yesterday, I could use the smaller clouds, but I want to use just the one big one, and we're just going to stamp randomly. Okay, has ink all over. Oops, don't rock. So we can just, this is the sky, right? Let's do second generation. Let's do off and then second generation. So there's 4. Let's do another little bit up here. Awesome. And then what we are going to do is, where's my little piece of white? This is not big enough for both planes, I don't think. But, oh my goodness, I have black on me. Oh well, okay, maybe not. Let's grab a different piece of white. White cannot have marks on it because obviously they should. Oh, that's very vanilla. Why is that in my whites? Okay. Let's see, 1 plane, 2 planes. But these I want a little bit darker. I don't want them as dark as Memento, but I do want them fairly dark. So we're going to put this big plane, we're going to use this one and this one today, and we are going to cut them out. And I should be able to use just the mini boss. So straight down, straight up, and then get our little guy here. Straight down, straight up. Close ink so I don't put my fingers in it. Put these up here again, so no fingers. Let me grab my mini boss. This is so cool that I can do more with the camera higher. So awesome. So let's put this down. I may need washi tape. Sometimes my fingers are not as steady as they should be, and so my washi tape will move. Or not my washi tape, my die. See, it's just... depends on when I take my puffer during the day. And let's get our little guy on here now. You can also use sticky notes. I've used sticky notes before. It just depends on what I grab. You want to be able to use something that's not going to tear your image when you go to take it off. And push until the handle starts. Crick, crick. And did it cut all the way through? Sure did. Awesome. Let's put this on the floor. And let's put the washi tape. I can get another couple of uses out of that. Put the framelits away, the dies. They must have been called framelits way back. Now what is up with this? That didn't turn out the way I wanted. I'm going to do that one again. This one turned out okay. Well, what did I do with that one? Okay. Let's find another piece of white. That plane was kind of on and kind of off the paper. So we're going to try that again. So maybe if before I put it on, oh, I see what I did. I used that line, I think. Okay, can we see everything of the plane here? We can. Where's my washi tape? Let's get our mini boss. Cut this little piece off here. And once more, actually, you know what? It can go this way. Okay. All right, cross your fingers with me, folks, that I got it lined up right this time. Okay, what do you think? Lined up correctly? Well, I don't see black on there. That's a good sign. There's a plane. Oh, okay. Put this away. And now with these, I'm going to make the plain copper clay because that's what we have as our card base. And I don't have copper clay yet in the blends. So I'm just going to use my, let me get my silicone mat here, and then there we go. That's much easier. And then we'll get our plain copper clay. Stampin' Blends, there's also Stampin' Write markers that you can use. But I don't have that in copper clay yet. And all of the colors, lost my train of thought. All of the stamp colors come in the Stampin' Write markers, which is awesome. Okay, so that there looks like a wing. So maybe we'll make this a little bit. There we go. Lovely copper clay. And don't forget the wing. You guys almost saw that, didn't you? There we go. I cannot move it. And let's get the body of this one. See, it actually holds the ink for quite a long time. I mean, look at this, one dab in the paint, in the ink, and I'm still able to color. Like, cool. So it really does hold for a long time. Just one dab of ink. Okay, so then there are the wings. Okay, now it is very difficult to clean these. Just kidding. You go like this until it comes out clear and you're done. One of the beautiful things of using these. Now we are going to pop these guys up. So we're going to use small and large dimensionals. Oh, no. And I'm going to use, should I put one in the tail? Why not? There and one there. Now we're not going to put these on just yet because we are going to take our sky and we're going to mount it on here. So it has a lovely copper clay border. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my YouTube page. I'm almost at 50 people, which means at 50 people, I can start doing YouTube lives, which would be awesome. And then I can read comments as we go along and we can share and craft together, which is one of the reasons that I signed up and got my starter kit, so that I have friends to craft with who love doing what I love doing. Okay, and then we're going to mount this right on there. And again, I'm going to put this part flat because my planes are going to be popped up. And as much as possible, we're going to get it even. But if not, it doesn't matter. It's a homemade card. There. Now, the reason I put this one on after was because then this border hid the edges from the designer series paper. And then we can take our backings off our dimensionals. And then, do I want them flying straight? Do I want them? Oh, let's do a little bit on the angle. Maybe he's a pilot coming home after a day of work. Maybe he's a firefighter helping to fight the fires out west. And then this young one or little one, maybe he's farther in the distance. Now we need some sayings on here. Love this, flying by to say hi. That's the one that caught my eye. So flying by to say hi. Get a small block for this, maybe. That might be a little too small. Let's go the next size up. There we go. And we'll do this one in copper clay. Do we want to put it there? How about right there? Guess I should have moved it over a little bit. But that's okay. Now, I have not chosen my bling. Let's see if I have something close to copper clay. That will work. This is Earth Tones Shimmer Gems 164070. So let's, do we want big or small? Let's put a big one by the plane and another big one by this plane. And how about, whoops, a small one by Flying By to Say Hi. And now, because it's copper clay, I'm not going to use white on the inside. I'm going to use Very Vanilla. So what shall we choose? Flying By to Say Hi. You're the best, plain and simple. Sure, let's do that one. You're the best. Must art, no. Oh, good grief. I'm reading it upside down. I was reading plain and simple. I'm like, no, that's not it. Now this one, nope. Do I have a smaller? I do. There we go. And again in copper clay. And I think I'm going to put a plain there, but I'll do it in gray. So let's do this in the middle. And then in smoky slate, not our dark basic gray, but I am going to have to clean it first. There we go. I love this chamois. It is so easy to use, so easy. And let's put this up in the top right corner, pointing out the words, "You're the best." Now let's get that in our card. How fun is this? I love this set. And if you get the starter kit, it can be part of your set. It's $101.50 to get the entire suite, which still leaves you $60 odd, $63.50 to do more shopping, which is very, very fun. Lots of shopping, lots of fun toys. There we go. Oh, just love it. Okay, I'm ready to go on a trip. Let me turn you down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have an awesome day. And if you've been on a trip, I hope this brings back good memories. I loved making this card with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of working with Adventurous Sky. Bye for now.